What is happening, good people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're back here in Farming Simulator 25. This is our Start from Scratch series. I think it's episode number 15. And in the last episode, we bought a small fruit greenhouse, and we are one step closer to becoming the Martini Kings of ZIELONKA. A lot of irons in the fire right now. And at the end of the last episode, we were struggling on that greenhouse. And with the help of a comment from Colin Harris V4N, who said, put the seed in the tipper trailer and dump it in the drop-off zone. We were able to figure out putting the seeds into the greenhouse and the herbicide and all the stuff. So those greenhouses are a little bit more complicated than these greenhouses here. They don't just require water. It's water, herbicide, seeds, solid fertilizer, and you got to use trailers and tankers and all kinds of stuff to fill it up. But it is producing some olives. Taking a look at the price of olives. Olives kind of coming up here, but we could probably hold off until the spring to sell the olives. Taking a look at the greenhouse production, as you can see, we've got the herbicide, the seeds, the fertilizer, the water, everything's in there. And the olives are producing 5,000 liters right now, and it's producing at a pretty quick rate. So we'll have to see how many olives are produced versus how much stuff we put into the greenhouse to see if it's worth it. We spent a lot of money on fertilizer, seeds, and herbicide. So hopefully the output is worth it. But as of right now, 5,000 liters of olives going on. Well, first things first, we got to go over to our chicken coop. This chicken coop is in need of food. They only have 695 liters of food left. So we have to go in here and buy some wheat. We're actually going to buy 4,000 liters. It's going to cost us $6,000, and that's okay. All right, we're going to hop in our tractor. We're going to go get our trailer here. Now, this trailer we put some honey on previously. And actually, let's check the price of honey. Honey's doing okay, $3,000 for the honey. We could take it to the farmer's market. I mean, we're probably losing like 300 bucks, but you know what? That's fine. Let's just get it out of here. And we have like another little pallet here, so let's just go ahead and put this on the trailer. We will go and sell our honey to the farmer's market, and then we'll pick up our chicken feed, and we will take it to the greenhouse. Not the greenhouse. We'll take it to the chicken coop. And then we'll put our feed into the chicken coop, and that should keep the chickens happy through the winter. We're going to have to wait until one of our grain fields becomes available. And then at that point, we can go ahead and use the grain from our field to fill up our chicken coop. All right, let's strap down the honey. You don't want to lose that. And we are going to head to the farmer's market. I went ahead and marked it on the map. Probably the easiest way to get there is just to cut through the shop. And then we can kind of cut through this field. It's a dirt field. Farmer's not going to care. I mean, there's nothing in it. So this should get us, I don't know, probably 4,500 bucks, something like that. Maybe a little less. And that'll help us recoup the cost of the chicken seeds that we just bought. All right, there we go. Honey's gone, 4,171 bucks. That's fine. And let's go back to the shop here. We're going to pick up our chicken feed, and we're going to drive that over to our secondary farm. All right, there we go. The fourth bag is being put on there. We're going to go take these over to the chicken coop so that the chickens can have some food for the winter. Let's go ahead and strap these things down. Of course, only one of them strapped down. That's fine. We're just going to have to drive carefully, and we can do that. All right, nothing really left to do here after we drop off this chicken feed. So I think after we do this, we're going to head back to the farm. We are going to take ourselves a snooze We'll get to the second day in December. Probably not a whole lot to do then either, but we're probably just going to sleep through until January and see what kind of tasks we can complete on the farm. All right, well, that job is all done, and I noticed this little sticker on the back of the tractor. It says 30 mile per hour. Does that mean it's 30 miles an hour? Not really sure. I never noticed that before. It's kind of like one of those marathon stickers, like if you're a runner and if you run a 5K or a half marathon, you get one of those stickers that says 26.2 or 13.1. Now me, I'd have one that says 0.0.
0.0.
And I'm okay with that. All right, so we fed the chickens. We're on our way back to the farm. Not really a whole lot left to do. We sold off some honey. Got a couple $1,000 in the bank. Total bank account now $20,962. So we're gonna go ahead and park this trailer back behind this greenhouse over here, and we are gonna go sleep. Not really a whole lot left to do for today. I mean, if you take a look, nothing can be harvested except grass and oilseed radish and poplar, and we don't have anything like that going. So as far as activity in our fields, February, you can plant cotton, and then you have to wait until March. And in March, cotton, grapes, grass, oats, oilseed radish, there's a bunch of stuff that you can plant. So I think for us, the only thing that we're going to do in March is we have oat to plant. I think we're going to have to replant an oat field. And then in April, it looks like we can do sorghum. And that's pretty much it as far as planting goes. Yep, taking a look at some of the fields that we own. We've got field number 40 here, which is our wheat field. We've got field number 48 here, and this is a barley field. Field number 41 is grass, but we're going to have to dig this up and plant our oats as soon as we can do that. Of course, we have one humongous grass field here, and then over here it really isn't a field. We're just going to use this for greenhouses and sheep. Coming over this way, field number 82, we've got sorghum. It actually was grass. We're going to have to plant sorghum at some point. Hopefully we can get another grass field cultivated, harvested, and sold before that time. We do have barley, I believe, in this field here, and that is growing right now. And then, of course, we have our grass field over here. This is what's going to feed our goats and our sheep. So that's it. Not a whole lot to do. So we are back at the farm, and right now we are going to go ahead and sleep through to the second day in December. All right, here we go. Light snow falling. It's the second day in December, and I don't know if there's a whole lot to do here either. We got a couple of pallets of lettuce that have spawned at each one of the greenhouses. Let's take a look at our production. In our first chicken coop, we've got 1,494 liters of eggs. Our second chicken coop, same thing, 1,494. Both of them have grain as food in their little coops. We've got our sheep going. We've got 2,541 liters of goat milk that's ready to be sold. And here's our sheep. They're already producing wool, 474 liters of wool there. In our greenhouses, oh my God, 31,745 liters of olives. Oh my God. We're out of seeds. So this thing is ripping ripping through the supplies. My God. 31,745 liters of olives. That is crazy. Taking a look at the price of lettuce, not too bad. $3,144 at the farmer's market. I mean, only a couple $100 shy of the maximum profit for January. So we'll probably wait one more sleep cycle before we sell our lettuce. Taking a look at goat milk, that's on the rise too, $8,718. So again, we'll probably wait until January to sell that. Taking a look at the price of eggs, they are on the decline. So, I mean, maybe we'll go grab some of the eggs that we have and we could sell those right now. Here is wool, not doing great. We could probably wait. We don't really have that much anyway, but wait till about April to sell that. And the price of olives going up. $1,586 at the farmer's market. If we get $2,000 per 1,000 liters, I mean, right now we have $60,000 in product. I mean, that's insane. Now, the real question is, and we're probably going to go find out right now, does this trailer that we have right here, does this trailer hold olives? Can we pull this trailer up underneath of that greenhouse and have olives come into it? Let's find out, because if we can't get olives in this trailer, then we're just gonna have to buy another trailer. All right, let's squeeze in this alley right here. It's a pretty big tractor to be coming through this little alley here. And here we go. All right, the greenhouse has lights. Okay, so we do have an option to start filling. So if we hit the button to start filling, it is going to ask us what we want, and olives is an option. So that's pretty cool. We're not going to do it right now. I just wanted to see if we had the option to do it. Oh boy, we got a pallet of seeds laying over here. Must have fallen off of the truck the last time we were over here. All right, let's take the trailer back to the farm. And really, again, because it's winter time, there really is not a lot for us to do. I mean, we could do regular maintenance. We could actually do maintenance on our vehicles and wash all of them for the winter time. Just kind of do some winter upkeep, and maybe that's what we'll do every winter. Let's go ahead and hop out here and go to the menu, and let's go ahead and repair all of this stuff. All right, there we go, everything repaired. So yeah, we'll head back to the farm, and I really don't know that all this stuff needs to be washed. Plus it's snowing, so I think what we'll do, we'll just repair all of our equipment, make sure that it's functioning and not causing any problems. All right, parking the trailer there, and I don't think we're going to maintain our equipment and take it all to the shop. I think we'll be fine. As we use it, if we notice it needs to be repaired, we can take care of that. And I don't think we need to wash any of the vehicles right now just because it's snowing. I don't know what purpose that would serve. I'm going to go ahead and park this tractor here underneath the canopy. And let's go ahead and sleep through until January, because there really isn't much for us to do right now. All right, there we go. We are into January, and again, snow's still falling, and that's fine. I mean, that's what happens in the wintertime. You gotta expect it. We have got more pallets of lettuce that have spawned here. We now have 4 at each greenhouse, which totals about 12 pallets. Here we go. Lettuce is actually doing really well. $3,257 is the high. We can get $3,248 at the farmer's market, and that looks like that's what we're going to do. Also, a pretty good time to sell our goat milk, so we're probably going to do that in this episode. The price of eggs is on the way down. I don't know that we want to wait until June, so maybe we'll ride over to the eggs and sell them, whatever we got. And olives on the rise, but I think we're still going to wait another couple months for the olives just to get that price up a little bit. Taking a look at the greenhouse, 31,745 liters of olives. We're out of seeds, so I'm pretty sure production has stopped. And yeah, checking here, it looks like the production has stopped because we are missing some seeds. So I tell you what, Let's hop in our tractor. Let's go ahead and start this thing up. We're gonna go grab our trailer. We're gonna go buy a few pallets of seeds, and we're gonna fill the greenhouse back up with seeds. Let's see how many olives we can get in the next couple months before we have to go sell them. Now what we're not doing is we're not keeping track of how much it's costing us. I'd imagine with the herbicide, with the seeds, with the fertilizer we put in it, I mean, we've probably dumped $15,000 in product in that greenhouse. But I do believe it'll be worth it in the end. All right, here is seeds. Let's go ahead and buy, let's buy 5 pallets of seeds. 5,250 liters. It's gonna cost us 6,300 bucks. And there we go. Let's go ahead and fill up this trailer with our seeds. Here we go. Boy, this thing is filling up with seeds. And we'll take this and dump it into the greenhouse. I mean, can you imagine if we had 100,000 liters of olives by the time, you know, spring comes around and we have to sell them? That would be a lot of money. All right, let's go head out to the greenhouse. Let's dump these seeds in there. I love how the greenhouse has lights. Very cool. All right, here we go. Dumping the seeds. Wow, that is awesome. All right, there it is. The olive production is running again. We've got seeds in there, herbicide, fertilizer, water, everything's in there. And the only thing we could do that would not cost us any money is we could fill this thing up with water to the brim. Let's go ahead and pick up these seeds while we're at it. It's only 284 liters, but let's get it off the ground so we don't keep running over it. There we go. All right, heading back to the farm. It's really starting to snow now. But we do want to sell our goat milk, and we do want to sell our eggs, so we're going to have to grab a trailer. Now, one thing I was thinking about is buying a smaller trailer. These big trailers that we have are pretty big, and we don't really need a big trailer to go get goat's milk and eggs and stuff, but I don't necessarily know that we want to spend the money right now just on another piece of equipment when we can use the big trailer. It's not that big of a deal. And here is a question, and this is going to cause some debate in the comments, and that's exactly what I want. The question is, do you pronounce the H in herbicide, or is it called herbicide? Now, in the restaurant business and when cooking, you would say, I'm using fresh herbs. And if you're using fresh herbs to cook with, then wouldn't you use herbicide in farming? I'm not really sure, because the tendency that I have is to say herbicide. But I don't do that when I'm talking about fresh herbs. I say fresh herbs. I don't say fresh herbs. I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing it right, which is entirely possible. Even though English is my first language, I'm not very good at it. I'm just going to leave that on the table. So debate in the comments. Do you pronounce the H in herbicide, or do you not pronounce the H and say herbicide? All right, here we go. Coming up to the goat milk. And would you take a look at this? We got 4 pallets sitting here. I mean, let's hop out and take a look. Oh, this one's only 170 liters. Okay, so the first 3 are full. The other one's just a little bit it's partially full. All right, well, let's grab the first 3 and let's go sell that. I mean, this is like $30,000 in goat milk. Tell you what, though, dealing with this tractor and picking up these pallets while the snow is falling, it's really kind of doing a number on my eyes. It's very, very strange, hard to focus. I might turn snow off and just do without the snow. All right, there we go. 1 pallet of goat milk up. All right, there we go. Goat milk is up onto the trailer. Let's go ahead and hook this up. And I wonder if we should pick up our eggs and we could put them on the same trailer. I mean, honestly, it's not really gonna make much of a difference because they're going to different places to be sold. So I think it might be a good idea. Looks like we got 4 pallets of eggs that we'll be putting up here with our goat milk. And we'll go sell the goat milk first. All right, everything's on. Let's strap it all down. And let's go ahead and head to the dairy farm. We'll sell the goat's milk, then we'll go to the farmer's market, we'll sell the eggs and see how much money we get. All right, here we go. Goat milk, bam, sold 27,204. That is pretty damn good. And the biggest question I have is why is it so damn hard to get out of this place? There we go. All right, we're out. All right, looks like the bakery is the best place to sell the eggs. So we're gonna take the eggs to the bakery. I'm not even sure where the bakery is. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the snow effect here as it falls on the ground and stuff like that. But not too particular about it when it's falling and I'm trying to load pallets and stuff. It does get annoying. Let's get some gas here before we go to the farmer's market. There we go. We are all filled up there. All right, to the farmer's market we go. We're going to sell these eggs. Hopefully we'll get a nice chunk of change for them. And then as soon as our eggs are sold, we're going to get back to the farm. We're going to load up our 12 pallets of lettuce. And we're going to take that somewhere and sell it as well. And honestly, this bakery that we're going to right now, it's one of the buildings that we want to buy. Oh geez, look out. We almost hit a car head on there. That's not good. Yeah, this is one of the production chains that we want, is this bakery. All right, here we go. The price of eggs. Bam, eggs are gone. 14,517 bucks. Man, that is pretty cool. We have got $54,000 in the bank right now, and we are heading on back to the farm. Well, let's get our lettuce taken care of so we can make some money there. All right, lettuce is going to fetch us the best price at the supermarket, so we've gone ahead and marked that on the map. We're going to go ahead and take this there. It is about 3,000 and change per pallet. We've got 12 pallets. It should give us somewhere around $40,000 for this haul of lettuce. It's going to put us around $100,000. And again, not much else to do here on the farm in January, so after we sell this lettuce, we might just go ahead and sleep in through the month of February. All right, here we go, coming up on the supermarket. And bam, lettuce sold $40,000, $94,000 currently in the bank. So honestly, I mean, we need to start asking ourselves a question: what are we gonna do once we get another big chunk of change in the bank? I think at this point it's you know, time to start asking ourselves what we really want to accomplish in this series. I think we really want to take over the entire map, which would really be fun. Kind of a long playthrough here. I mean, we could try and buy every field on the map. I mean, that's a pretty tall task. But I think we could do it here in ZIELONKA. But I think next up for us would probably be to buy more sheep. I mean, we've got the goats, we've got the sheep, but we really want to get like the factory going with the clothing. But we also want to get potatoes going, and we're going to need a field. Man, there's so many things that we want to do. Checking the used vehicle section because it is a new day. We've got a wood chipper. I mean, that's kind of cool. We've got a trailer here. It's a bale trailer. We've got a header, which we don't need. And then we've got this John Deere tractor. This is 175 horsepower. I mean, this could be a tractor we use at our other field. I mean, that's a pretty good deal at $30,662. I mean, we could get a small trailer and this tractor and just keep them over at the other field to tend to our goats and stuff. We also have this. This is pretty cool here. We've got a tractor trailer, and we could buy a big tanker to use for water and herbicide for our new greenhouse. I mean, if we're going to get other things going, wouldn't be a bad idea to have this bad boy on the farm. I just don't know if our farm's big enough yet. This header is huge. I mean, this is real big. This is way bigger than the header that we have for our current harvester. And I'm not even sure that our harvester could handle something this big. I mean, you can see it. It's like double harvesters, like two harvesters combined in one. I mean, ours is literally half that size. We do have some big fields. I mean, honestly, maybe we could trade in our harvester and kind of go up one level. You know, maybe we save our money, we start going to think about some other harvester, one of these big boys. I mean, we are starting to get into some bigger fields here. But I think before we upgrade our harvester, I think we're going to have to dip our toe into the waters of harvesting potatoes. And maybe we should start... maybe we should just preemptively start buying equipment piece by piece. I mean, we're going to need a potato planter. This thing plants potatoes. $70,000 for this. And it doesn't hold a whole lot of seeds, so just stuff to think about. Here's another potato planter. This one's $125,000. 3-meter working width. This one here, this is a 6-meter working width. This thing is $200,000. Good Lord. I mean, not to mention this stuff that we're going to have to buy. Yeah, I mean, $600,000 for this thing. Wowee. All right, well, it's a lot to think about, but I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and sleep through probably until February, because I really don't know that there's anything else that we have to do here. There's really nothing growing. There's nothing to harvest. So let's go ahead and sleep. All right, second day in January. We've got more lettuce. Boy, these lettuce pallets are spawning like crazy. We've got another 6 pallets of lettuce that have spawned. I mean, honestly, it's a great time to sell them. $3,433 at the supermarket. So, geez, I'll tell you what, we're going to sell them. I mean, that's like another $20,000, and we definitely don't want to give that up. And that's going to put us over the $100,000 mark. And nothing yet in our grass fields. There really isn't anything growing right now. I think the only thing that we can do right now is sell this lettuce. We can check the used vehicle section to see if there's anything there. We can check and see how our olives are doing as far as their production goes, but I'm pretty sure this is the only thing we're going to be able to do here the second day of January, and then we're just going to get into the month of February. I do want to fill up all of our greenhouses with more water, but that's something that I can do off camera. I don't necessarily think that people are that interested in seeing that, but I don't know. I could be completely wrong. And speaking of being completely wrong, now's the time to ask yourself the question of the day. Are you subscribed to the channel? If the answer is no, stop what you're doing right now and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, hit the bell notification so that you're notified of all the content coming out. And hit the like button. Even if you don't like the video, you gotta hit it. It's part of the YouTube rules. And leave your comments down below. Doesn't even matter what you say. I tell you what, the comments are really helpful in this series. And there are people out there that know a whole lot more about Farming Simulator than I do, and I really appreciate the comments. And I read them. Most of the time I'm gonna reply to them. So let me know what you're thinking. Tips and tricks. Anything you want to see, that's what the comment section is for. Also, it's for jokes. I mean, if you guys have jokes, I love a good joke. All right, here we go. Lettuce is all loaded up on the trailer. We are going to take this to the supermarket again. We've strapped it all down, and let's make our $20,000. And while we're on our way, let's check the used vehicle section. Got a whole bunch of new stuff here. Wheel loader. We got a plow. We've got a baler turns loose straw, grass, or hay into convenient bales. What the hell is this thing? What is this? I've never even seen anything like this before. This is a baler? It's like a baler that you drive around. Looks like it makes round bales, 125 centimeters to 180 centimeters. We got a small tractor here, 123 horsepower. And then we have a tipper or trailer. This one is for grass, silage, hay, holds 50 cubic meters. I'm imagining this is one of the, it's like a forage wagon trailer thing. I'm not really sure that we would be able to benefit from owning something like that. So nothing really in the used vehicle section for us right now, which is always a shame because I love spending this money. All right, there we go. Lettuce is sold, $20,602. That is awesome. Current bank account now $114,717. Let's head on back to the farm. We're gonna park our trailer and we will sleep through until February. All right, taking a look at the price of olives. It is going up, but it's not where we want to be yet. We can take a look at our small little greenhouse. It's out of water. Olive production has stopped. 43,000 liters. Wow. Looks like our other greenhouses are going to need some water too. So I tell you what we're going to do right now. I'm going to fill everything up with water.
Many months later.
All right, I have filled up the small fruit greenhouse here a few times. And right now there's 39,000 liters of water in it. That should be good enough. We're going to need herbicide, seeds, fertilizer in there as well. But I tell you what, we're going to wait to fill all those things up until it kind of runs out. I really want to start keeping track of how much it costs to put in the stuff versus how much money we make selling the product. I do have to put water in our regular greenhouses, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do that off camera. And I think for right now, we are just going to go ahead and sleep through until the month of February. All right, here we are. It is the month of February. And I don't think much is happening here on the farm. Grass is not really growing. Nothing really is ready to be harvested. We've got 2 more pallets of lettuce at each greenhouse. It is a good time to sell lettuce, so I guess we're going to sell 6 more pallets of lettuce, get another $20,000 there. I'll tell you what, we're going to use our little skid loader here just to have some fun, do something a little bit different. All right, here we go. Lettuce is all loaded up. Let's take it to the supermarket. Probably going to get another about $20,000 for it. And that is going to help us out a little bit. Well, checking out the used vehicle market, we've got a trailer It's an animal transport trailer, which isn't going to do us any good. We still got that kind of auger wagon thing here, so not much helping us out there. And if you'll notice, the bank account is up to 155. And what I did right before I slept this last time is I went into the used vehicle market and I wanted to test something out. So I bought a tractor. There was a tractor in there for about 30-some thousand bucks. I bought the tractor, took it to the shop. I repainted it and repaired it, which didn't cost me much. I turned around and sold it back, and I made probably about $20,000 just in flipping a vehicle. There we go, lettuce sold, speaking of $20,000. So I don't know if that's a little business, a little side business that we could get into here on the farm, flipping vehicles. I mean, we are pretty handy with the farming stuff. I'm not sure if we are handy, repairing vehicles, but perhaps it's something that we could look into, where we are just handy like that. We're going to buy vehicles on the used market. We can repair them, we can repaint them, make them look nice, and we could sell them back and make a little bit of profit. I mean, it's flipping vehicles. It happens all the time in real life, so it wouldn't be something that's super unrealistic. Let me know how you feel about that in the comments, but pretty easy way to make money here, apparently, and it's definitely something that we could do going forward. All right, checking on all the things price-wise. Wool still, we're gonna wait until April to sell that. Goat milk is looking actually pretty good, but I don't know how much goat milk we have to sell, so we'll probably wait on that. Looks like eggs are going down, and I don't know how many eggs we have, so we'll probably hold off. And checking on the olives, the price is going up. A couple more months, we're really gonna be able to make some money. Taking a look at the fruit greenhouse, 60,000 liters of olives, holy crap. And it looks like we're out of seeds again. So maybe it goes through seeds a lot. We're gonna have to do some experimenting here with this greenhouse, but man, what a large amount of olives, 60,510 liters, damn. I tell you what, we're not gonna wait. We want to have some fun in this episode, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We're grabbing our trailer. We're going to go to that small little greenhouse, and we are going to fill this trailer up with olives. We're going to sell all of our olives, and that's pretty exciting. Don't know how much money it's going to make us, but it's going to make us a lot of money, and that's a lot of damn olives. And we are quickly going to become the Martini kings of ZIELONKA, and that's for damn sure. All right, here it is, olives. Fill her on up. Wow, I don't even think this trailer is going to hold all of the olives. We might have to make multiple trips. Damn, our trailer only holds 28,000 liters of olives. We're going to have to make over 2 trips. I mean, this is just wild. Farmer's market it is, $1,753 per 1,000 liters. That is a lot. That's a lot of money. All right, well, to the farmer's market we go. All right, dumping in our olives. What is this gonna make us? I mean, you can see our bank account is skyrocketing. Oh my God, $49,000 for a trailer full of olives, and we've got another trailer full that we're gonna get from the greenhouse. That's gonna be another $50,000. Man, we're gonna have $275,000 by the time this episode comes to an end. Holy crap. All right, let's load up another trailer full of olives. Wow, another $49,000 in olives. And it's official. We are the Martini kings of ZIELONKA. I mean, when you're producing that many olives, there is nobody else in town producing the same quantity of olives. I can assure you that. So let's go ahead and fill up the rest of these olives in here, and then I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take these and sell them, and then we are going to fill up this little small greenhouse, and we're going to start keeping track of the money that we spend. I mean, it's definitely worth it. We just made a lot of money on olives, and it wasn't that much work. I don't know that we spent any more than 20. Oh my God. Whoops. Boy, we just hit a fence. Okay, let's just pretend that didn't even happen. I don't think we've spent more than 20 or 30,000 to put stuff in the greenhouse, and we've gotten over $100,000 out of it. So it looks like it's a pretty good ratio of the amount of work it takes versus the amount of money we earn. Wow, another $8,000. Put it in the bank. Our bank account now up to $282,000, and that is in one episode, ladies and gentlemen. We started this episode around $20,000. We've made $260,000. And take a look at that. We've got a rare achievement. It's a fruit, not a vegetable. I mean, I don't even know what that means. All right, let's take this trailer back to the farm. And in between this episode and the next, I am going to load up that greenhouse. I'm going to start keeping track of the money that we spent. And in the next episode, we are going to come back. We'll probably sleep through until the month of March, where we can start thinking about turning our grass field back into oat in our one section of the grain empire. We'll probably have grass that's growing. We might be able to mow it. And can you imagine if we earn a couple of $100,000 with our grass and all the other products? With the money we currently have in the bank, we could be looking at potentially having enough money to start our potato empire. And I tell you what we should do to end out the episode. I feel like we should put another greenhouse down here. I mean, we could start fresh with this greenhouse, tracking the money. I mean, it would be a lot of stuff that we'd have to put into this greenhouse, but maybe this greenhouse we could have spinach or one of the other fruit products that this thing offers. We could space it out a little bit. I mean, we don't really need much space. I mean, just enough space to get a tractor trailer in there and dump some of the stuff. But there it is. There's a second fruit greenhouse. Bam! There we go. And I tell you what, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for the love and support on the channel. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit the like button, leave the comments, do all the stuff you got to do. You know what you got to do. Just go ahead and do it. The hell are you waiting for? And most importantly, thank you guys for letting me be a part of your day. It means a lot. And we are going to see you right back here in the next video.